Hi, Deborah Northcutt here. I work with coaches, speakers, and entrepreneurs, and I do your administrative tasks to free you up and to get you out of overwhelm so you're free to go out and increase your network and your net worth. Today, I want to talk to you about how to trust a virtual assistant with your business. I know someone asked me the question of how do I trust a virtual assistant, a stranger, with my business? That's a great question. There is a way and a right way to trust a virtual assistant with your business. First of all, when you are considering bringing a virtual assistant on as a partner in your business and you're going to make that big investment of bringing on a virtual assistant, you need to screen your virtual assistant. And when I say screen them, you need to talk to them and you need to ask them questions. And the right questions that you should be asking them are, what are their policies when it comes to your sensitive information? How do they handle that? Do they have some type of policy in place? Or do you have some type of policy in place as the business owner? Now with me, when I am hired and brought on to partner with a client, I have a welcome packet that I send out to my client. And within that welcome packet, I'll have a welcome letter letting them know my email address, phone number, how I like to be contacted by email, text, Skype, whatever, my business hours, which is very important, and the holidays that I don't work on or do work on. And if you have a rush job, I let you know how much I would charge you extra for doing a rush job at the last minute. And also in that packet, I have a confidentiality agreement letting my clients know that I, as a virtual assistant, hold your information, your confidential information, in the most high respect. And I will not in no shape or form sell or take that information and use it to my advantage. Now, when you bring on a virtual assistant and they don't have a confidential agreement that they sent to you, you as the business owner should have one yourself. Either make a confidentiality agreement up or find a confidentiality agreement, send it to your lawyer to make sure that it's good and legal to use, and then send it to the virtual assistant and make sure that she signs that confidentiality agreement before any work is taking place. The next way to trust a stranger, a virtual assistant working in your business, is get some references if you can from the virtual assistant. How you get references is look on her website, see if she has any, see the past clients that she worked for and see what they have to say about her. Email them if you can. Ask them, how was she as a virtual assistant? Did she keep your confidential information secret? Secret. Another way is to go on their LinkedIn page and look at the testimonials they're getting and read them. See what past clients are working with that particular virtual assistant from their LinkedIn page. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Now, if the VA, I said that if the VA doesn't send you a confidentiality agreement, make sure that you have one in place to send to the virtual assistant. Now, if you feel like you could trust the VA with your passwords, and I know that's a huge thing, letting go of your passwords, that's a huge, huge thing for business owners. You can make up passwords to give to that virtual assistant while they're partnering with you. And once the project is over, you can cancel those passwords. So therefore, you don't have to worry about your personal passwords yourself. Now, I'm reading from this paper here, Robin, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading here because to keep myself on track. So, oh, and another thing, when you hire your virtual assistant, when you're talking to them and you bring someone on to work for you, make sure that you train her. Now, that's one thing that a lot of business owners don't do. They don't train the virtual assistant. She may be the expert in social media. She might be an expert in whatever, typing, calendaring, following up, whatever task you brought her on for. But she needs to be trained in the way how you work your business. She doesn't know that. I mean, you need to sit down with your virtual assistant for at least a week to 2 weeks to train her, to check on them, to see that they're doing things the way you want things done. That's another way to trust a stranger with your to trust a virtual assistant with your business. Now, I was going to say something. Oh, sorry, Robin. I kind of lost my train of thought. One thing I wouldn't do with my virtual assistant is micromanage her. No one wants to be micromanaged, and you don't have to be micromanaged. Nowadays, they have all kind of project management tools out there that a virtual assistant should be using. And one of the project management tools that I use is called Teamwork. Now they have Teamwork, they have Basecamp, Infusionsoft, they have other project management tools out there for a virtual assistant to use. Your virtual assistant should give you access to that project management system where you can go in and see exactly what they're doing. You should be able to go in there and add information, send her an email and let her know, whatever, task that comes up, whatever you might want her to do or change or add, you have access to that. So there's no way you should be having to micromanage her, calling her every 5 minutes, sending her emails every 5 minutes. That's not necessary. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Robin. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, she should have a project management tool that you can go into and see exactly what she's doing. So those are the ways that you should be able to trust a virtual assistant with your business. I know, like I said, that's a huge thing, giving up your passwords, trusting someone with your business. But the bottom line is you need to communicate. Stay in communication with one another at all times. If the virtual assistant has a question, she should be able to call you and ask you that question. Or if you have a question and you can't get an answer through sending her an email in the project management tool, send her a text or send her an email, outside of the project management tool. But the key is communication. Like I said, communicate, and get everything straight up front. And when you hire the virtual assistant on, make sure that you give her tasks that you do every single day. Don't try to make up something just to give it to her because you need help. She needs to know exactly what you want her to do, and she needs to be doing the things that you were doing in the past. And there's one more thing I want to say. And it slipped my mind again. Let me see. And it's really important, so I really want to try to remember that if I can. What was it? I can't think of it right now. But hopefully this video helps and it lets you feel a lot more easier about trusting your business with a virtual assistant. If you have any questions, leave it below in the comment box and I will get back to you. Or I also wrote a blog on my blog site about this, and it's called 4 Quick Steps to Hire a Virtual Assistant Service. So if you go on my website, www.freeyouupva.com. You'll be able to see this blog post and read about some of the things that I just touched on about trusting a virtual assistant. Hi, Mylene. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I will leave a link. Once this video downloads, it's going to take a minute to download. So once the video downloads and I'm able to go in and edit the video, I will leave a link in the video to my website and the name of the blog for you to read on my website. So thank you for watching, and I hope this has helped. Bye.